opener here in 32-4A. Leading off for the Tarpons going to be Whitney Zalowski, the catcher. Will be leading off here. See her behind the plate. She'll be facing off against Mallory Martinez, who will be the opening pitcher here. Sit back, relax, enjoy some Tuesday night softball here on Real Sports Live. First pitch is going to be in there for a strike. Mallory Martinez here starting off for the Bearcats. Normally calling it baseball, but they got me doing softball, and there's no other place I'd rather be here than Raymondville. Always a warm welcome here to Real Sports Live as the pitch comes in. Shot going to go up, and it's going to be Kappa dropped. And an infield hit as Zalowski hits an infield hit. As that hit was going to Jolie Dominguez, and she couldn't hold on. A heck of an effort, though, to start us off here with one hit. Coming here to the bat here for the Tarpons is Mary Jane Condu, a third baseman, as Martinez's pitch is underway. Cool night here for some softball. Shot chipped off. Going to get the first out here. As Danae Hernandez fields that one to find Kegara Leha. Forgive me for if I mispronounced it. But the runners are going to move up nevertheless. Now Allison Gonzalez will be on the mound here for the Tarpons. She steps up to bat. First pitch on the way. Going to be low and inside for a ball. On deck is Selena Martinez, the shortstop for the Tarpons. 1-0 count now here. Pitch on the way. We slice back and foul. 1-1 that count here. So it's a beautiful evening here for softball. 62 degrees and partly cloudy as the sun starting to set here. Some softball under the lights. The lights is just turning on. So Martinez's pitch is on the way. She'll also be leading off. Going to be sliced back and fouled. 1-2 count here. 1-2 count now here. As Martinez is ahead. Pitch is on the way. He sliced back, and it's gonna be a foul ball. So a slice down the left field line, but just went foul before it passed the base. So 1-2 count remains here for Gonzalez. As the shortstop Selena Martinez for the Tarpons is on deck, awaiting her at bat. Gonzalez is gonna call time for a bit to read you the defensive lineup here for the Raymondville Bearcats. Martinez on the mound. Catching for Martinez is Christine Gonzalez. The pitch comes in. It's gonna be a shot to left field. Finds the gap. One runner is gonna come in as Zalowski comes in to score, and the Tarpons draw first blood. As Gonzalez is gonna hit with a double, RBI double here, and now Selena Martinez here coming to bat for the Tarpons. As we catch that replay, as it was just sliced down left center as the pitch is coming. Here we go. Swing and a miss, strike one here for Martinez. 0-1 count now. Alana Zermeno, the right fielder, coming up to bat. On deck. It's had a great evening here for softball. Cool and just a light breeze. Shot's going to go here. Fielded by Hernandez. Gets past Leja. And one runner is going to come in here as an infield RBI single for Martinez. No, runner on first here. Martinez's pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, strike one. At first base is Quijada Leja for the Bearcats. At second base, Ney Hernandez. At third base, Cesare Cavazos. Shortstop, Julie Dominguez. At left field, Michelle Martinez. Center field, Emily Perez. And at right field, as a shot be popped up into the infield. And that's going to be the second out of the game as Martinez reels that one in. Now coming in is Chelsea Gonzalez, the first baseman for the Tarpons. April Puente on deck as Gonzalez, the first left-hander, in this game, into this game. Pitch on the way, in the dirt for a ball. As Martinez awaits her sign. Pitch coming on the way. Swing and a miss, strike two. Evens up the count at 1-1. Now an even count here for Gonzalez. It's Fuentes on deck. Can be popped up in the infield. Martinez is going to reel in the second out, and that's going to take us to the bottom of the first. But Port Isabel draws first blood with 2 runs. Raymondville trying to come back here and tie up the lead. Ruben Rodriguez, Real Sports Live, with the bottom of the first coming your way.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
Welcome back here to Port Isabel. As we're going to read you the starting lineup here for the Lady Bear. Welcome back to Raymondville, As we're going to read you the starting lineup here for the Bearcats. Mallory Martinez, who's on the mound, will be leading off for the Bearcats, followed by her catcher, Christine Gonzalez. Desiree Cavazos, third baseman, will be batting in the third slot. Batting fourth, the second baseman, Danae Hernandez. Batting fifth, the shortstop, Julie Dominguez. Batting sixth, the first baseman, Quijada Leja. Batting seventh, Michelle Martinez, left fielder. Batting eighth will be Maray Carranza at right field. And closing it out is going to be Emily Perez at center field. For the Tarpons, lining up defensively on the mound is going to be Alizin Gonzalez. Catching for Gonzalez is going to be Zalowski. At first base, Chelsea Gonzalez. At second base, Athalia Cantu. At third base, Mary J. Cantu. At shortstop, Selena Martinez. At left field, Kimmy Vela. At center field, Alaya Rios. And rounding it off is going to be Alana Zermeno. Now, Mallory Martinez coming up to bat here for the Bearcats. Tries to get something going here for the Bearcats to try to close out this lead held by the Tarpons. Some nice hits here. Gonzalez's first pitch in there for a strike. Just finds it on the outside corner. It's Once again, thank you for tuning in here on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Roku TV. Ruben Rodriguez on the call. To my right, Eddie Eduardo. Always a pleasure to work with him. Pitch on the way. It's gonna be low here for a ball, evening up the count at 1-1. On deck for the Bearcats is Christine Gonzalez, her catcher. And after her, it's gonna be Desiree Cavazos, the third baseman. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, strike two. 1-2 count now. As Gonzalez has Martinez where she wants her. A pitcher versus pitcher battle here to lead it off for the Bearcats. She gets her sign. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike three called. That's going to be the first strikeout here for Gonzalez as she gets her first KO that evening. Christine Gonzalez, the catcher here. And on deck to be the third baseman, Desiree Cavazos. Gonzalez pitch on the way. Going to be outside for a ball. As the sun's starting to set off here in the South Texas sky. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, strike two called. Evens the count at 1-1. Some other action going on here, Real Sports Live. We'll get to those games in a moment. As Gonzalez's pitch is on the way. Finds his zone for a strike. 1-2 count. Pitch on the way. Just outside here. 2-2 count. Gonzalez trying to avoid back-to-back strikeouts. As Allison Gonzalez is trying to light up the score. And swinging a miss. And she's going to find the outside corner for her second strikeout. Strikes out two batters back-to-back. First one was a swing and a miss. And she catches her looking as he finds the outside corner. Now Desiree Cavazos here, the third baseman, coming up to bat. Two outs now here. Cavazos waits on it and finds the ball. So it was just two inside. Strike here. 1-1 count on deck for the Bearcats is Danae Hernandez, the second baseman. Some other scores going on as we have Corpus Christi Moody versus Corpus Christi Ray at the moment. As Moody's up 3-0 over Ray. That one also on Real Sports Live. Swing and a miss, strike two. 1-2 count now as the Bearcats are in danger of getting the third strikeout. Pitch on the way. Just outside here. Ball two. 2-2 count now. Cavazos trying to keep this inning alive. Pitch on the way. To be batted up down the middle. Gonzalez fields it in. And that's going to end the first here as Gonzalez strikes out the first two batters back-to-back, then fields out the third hit and forces the out at first. As Port Isabel holds on to a 2-0 lead over the Bearcats, we're going to step away with the second inning coming your way. Ruben Rodriguez, Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Welcome back here to Real Sports Live at the top of the second. Where April Puente is going to be batting here, leading off for the Tarpons, followed by Talia Cantu, and then closing out Kimmy Vela. Shot in the infield, and Martinez with the stop forces the first out. That's her third pop-up she catches. As we'll give you a quick recap of the first, that's Port Isabel drew first blood with 2 runs, with some hitting by Martinez and Mary Jane Cantu. And the bottom of the first, it was all Port Isabel as well as Ellen Gonzalez with 2 strikeouts. Swing and a miss for a strike 1. So I was saying, Allison Gonzalez so far with a no-no. She strikes out the first 2 and forces the ground out to first. Pitch is on the way. Outside, 0-2 count now. Talia Cantu here on deck. At bat, excuse me, and Kimmy Vela is on deck for the Tarpons. It's going to be inside, swing and a miss. 1-2 counts. You have the scoreboard wrong. Pitch on the way by Martinez. Going to be popped up to the infield. And a catch in foul territory by Quijada Leja. The second out here. The second out of the inning here. So we get that replay for you. This is a pop-up in foul territory. A little bit of here equipment adjustment here as we're going to step away for a few moments here. We're on Dreamsville Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
We have we had an injury timeout coming in now. For Gonzalez is going to be Haley Cantu. She'll be warming up at the catcher spot. As Kimmy Vela preps the bat. So we get started here. Martinez awaits the sign. She's going to get it. Swing and a miss, strike 1. District opener for both these teams, trying to get that early lead here in district. 1-1 here, the count. She just hesitated a bit and held back on her swing. Martinez's pitch coming back. Swing and a miss, strike two. 1-2 count now against Vela. Pitch coming on the way. It's a swing and a miss. You're not going to head off here as a swing and a miss as Martinez is going to get her first strikeout of the evening. As we're going to step away here with the bottom of the second coming your way. Ruben Rodriguez, Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
A Piece of Cake by Ibadas in Harlingen is a sweet stop for cakes, cookies, and pastries. The best in town for specialty cakes made to order. Sweetbread, cookies, pies, or how about cupcakes? At A Piece of Cake by Ibadas, try a Texas-style cinnamon roll, or how about some tamales? Wedding cakes, graduations, you dream it and they can make it. The best in town is A Piece of Cake by Ibadas in Harlingen.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
Welcome back here at the bottom of the second as Raymondville tries to close out this Tarpon lead, holding on 2-0 over the Bearcats. As Gonzalez for the Tarpons gets back onto the mound with 2 strikeouts under her name so far.
For the Lady Cats, looking to get the party started, will be second baseman, number 5, Tanae Hernandez.
Tanae Hernandez here coming in the bat. Pitch comes on the way. Swing and a miss, strike one. Gonzalez opens up here.
Correction, number 2.
Pitch on the way. Infield hit. Gonzalez fields it and just overthrown as she's going to go to second. Hernandez with an infield double off an error. Now a runner at second. This may be what just the doctor ordered here for the Bearcats. As Julie Dominguez, the shortstop, coming in the bat here now. Dominguez, the shortstop, trying to get something going here. Bring in Hernandez. Pitch on the way. Just inside on the outside corner. 0-1 count now for Dominguez. As the first baseman Leja is on the deck here. Studying the pitcher, awaiting her cuts. Pitch on the way. It's going to be a bunt. Just missed a bunt as it's going to be 0-2 count now. Pitch on the way. Be popped up to left. Vela comes in. But Selena Martinez goes out there to field it. That's the first out of the inning here. As Quijada Leja comes in the bat now.
Number 15, first baseman, Leja.
Pitch on the way here. Slice, just a slow hitter. And she's going to be out. But the runners move up. Now Michelle Martinez, the left fielder, coming in the bat.
Double zero. Left field, Michelle Martinez.
Martinez comes in the bat here, takes her cuts, her first at bat of the evening.
A good pitch by number 12. As he's able to get ahead of the count on Martinez at 0-1.
0-1 count now. It's Allison Gonzalez here trying to get her third strikeout of the evening. Just low. Just a bit low here. 1-1 count. As Mirai Carranza on deck, the right fielder. Trying to bring Hernandez in. Swing and a miss. 1-2 count. It'd be sliced back and fouled. Someone gets a souvenir back here in the bleachers. So 1-2 count now. Gonzalez on the verge of a third strikeout. As Martinez is trying to avoid that, keep this inning alive for the Bearcats. Pitch on the way. Low here. 2-2 count. I was inside and low. Pitch on the way. Be sliced back. It's going to be a hit. One runner is going to come in. And Michelle Martinez successfully with an RBI single, keeping this inning alive. Brings in Danae Hernandez. Now a runner at first here. Bringing in Mirai Carranza, the right fielder. As she attempts to also keep this inning alive and tie up the score by bringing in Martinez with that RBI single. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, strike one. Emily Perez, the center fielder, on deck for the Bearcats. It's a beautiful sunset over in left field. Towards left field. Pitch coming on the way. 0-2 count now against Carranza. Gonzalez trying to get her third strikeout of the evening. Be sliced back and fouled. Carranza trying to keep this thing alive with an 0-2 count against her. Pitch on the way. Be popped up down the middle. She's going to miss the catch. And Carranza with a single. As Rios lost it in the light, couldn't find it. Now Emily Perez, the center fielder for the Bearcats. Now a chance to bring in multiple runners with a well-placed hit. Pitch on the way. Finds the zone here for an 0-1 count. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Mallory Martinez on deck to send it back to the top of the lineup. Pitch on the way. Just outside here, 1-2 count now. Pitch on the way. He sliced back and fouled into the right field line. Had some people ducking back there. Good to know they're okay. As Perez and Alison Gonzalez here battling it out. Question is, who's going to give in first? Is it going to be a hit or a strikeout or a walk? Pitch on the way. Going to be sliced back and fouled once again. Perez battling, keeping this inning alive for as long as she can. So 1-2 count remains here. Gonzalez pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 called. And Gonzalez has her 3rd strikeout of the night. But this ends the 2nd inning, but Raymondville inching back here. Cutting the lead down to 1 as Tarpons lead 2-1 over the Bearcats. We're going to step away with the top of the 3rd coming your way. Ruben Rodriguez, Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
The Harlingen CISD elementary experience looks something like this. Let's see that again. To learn more about the HCISD elementary experience, visit hcisd.org.
Welcome back here to the top of the 3rd. As the sun is starting to go down, things are just starting to heat up here in Raymondville. As the Tarpons holding on to a 2-1 lead over the Bearcats.
And then at the top of the 3rd inning for the Lady Tarpons will be number 8.
A long inning here against the Tarpons. It's Raymondville bringing 1 runner in. It's Michelle Martinez with an RBI single. So Martinez's pitch comes in. Outside here, 1-0 count now. Eli Rios, the center fielder, up to bat. Excuse me, Whitney Zalowski. Read the number wrong. 1-0 count against Zalowski. Pitch on the way. In the dirt here, 2-0 count. Pitch on the way. In the zone here, 2-1 count. Set the temperature dropping a bit, but things are heating up here in Raymondville. So I forgot to bring my jacket. Pitch. Fielded. Stops it. And gets the out. Julie Dominguez with a stop. And gets Zalowski out at first. She finds Leja. Take a look at that replay. Now Mary Jane Cadu here coming up to bat. Cantu here. Watches that one go by her. It's 1-0 count. Martinez here trying to go. Sliced. Hernandez fields it. Gets the 2nd out. As Dene Hernandez at the right place at the right time. Fields and secures the 2nd out of the inning. We catch that replay.
for the Lady Tarpons to beat number 12.
Now Allison Gonzalez, the pitcher, coming with about 3 strikeouts under her belt this evening. Pitch on the way. Just too high, 1-0 count.
Able to lay out that one to get ahead count at 1-0.
She's trying to get something going, rallying on defense for the Bearcats. Pitch on the way. In the dirt.
By number 12, she's able to lay out that one to get herself ahead count at 2-0.
Pitch on the way. Just a bit too high. 3-0 count.
To get herself way ahead count at 3-0.
Gonzalez on the verge of walking. Trying to keep the inning alive here for the Tarpons. Drops inside for a strike. 3-1 count. The number 3-1. In a very infamous number 3-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2 called. Now a full count. A 3-1 count here. 3-2 count, full count. Pitch on the way. Gonna be sliced back and fouled.
And that with that keeps the count where it stands at 3-2.
Selena Martinez, the shortstop, on deck for the Lady Tarpons. That ball went into the parking lot. Hopefully no one's car got hit. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, strike 3 called. And Martinez keeps battles and takes the inning and forces her second strikeout of the night. That's going to take us to the bottom of the third. With the Bearcats trying to close out this lead. Ruben Rodriguez, Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
Welcome back here.
And leading out the top of the bottom of the third inning for the Lady Cats will be pitcher number 4,
Mallory Martinez here leading off. The bottom of the third here, the Bearcats did some damage with some hitting off Michelle Martinez, bringing the RBI. She brought in Danae Hernandez. 1-0 count now against Martinez. Martinez trying to get something going with 2 strikeouts under her belt. Trying to get in another. It's going to be bunted and fouled. 1-1 count.
That one is laid back at the foul territory. That draws the count even at 1-1.
So I was saying before they saw that, as Martinez trying to get something going here for the Bearcats. Tarpons holding on to a 2-0 lead. So Martinez going to have a word with her manager, with Coach Salazar. Playing some mind games, stepping in and out of the box. Gonzalez pitch on the way. Be tipped up down the middle. And Martinez opens up with an infield single. And Raymondville starting to heat things up. Haley Cantu now coming in the bat. Pitch coming on the way. It's going to be a strike. Zalowski just keeping an eye on Martinez as she was ready to fire at second base, but Martinez held off and stayed at first as Gonzalez's pitch coming in. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Pitch on the way. Gonna be bunt, but for foul. So that bunt goes foul. Desiree Cavazos on deck for the Bearcats.
When the ball is bunted to foul territory, that is now counted as a strikeout. As the reporter is able to report the first out of the inning, with that, which will bring up in the inning, Vivian Dragon, Martinez over there, repeat third baseman, number 2, Desiree Cavazos.
Desiree Cavazos. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
As he's able to get Cavazos to swing through, as he gets ahead of count at 0-1.
Pitch coming. Catcher stealing. And it gets past her. She's going to third. But they take her out at third. Martinez attempted to steal second and she gets there, but the ball gets past her. She tries to make it to third. But Laya Rios doesn't take it for granted. Just throws her out at third. Swing and a miss, strike 2 as there's 2 outs now here. You can take a look at that replay. Got past. She went to third, but she gets picked off at third. We pop up here. Zalowski doesn't able to hold on to it. It's going to go foul, but heck of an effort by Whitney Zalowski. Battled it out here. Now 1-2 count. Gonzalez trying to take out her third strikeout. She gets her fourth strikeout of the evening. And that's going to close out the third as the top of the fourth is coming your way. Where Port Isabel holds on to 2-1 lead of Raymondville. Ruben Rodriguez, Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
Forever Memories Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Welcome back to Raymondville here at the top of the fourth. As Raymondville trying to close out this inning defensively. Pitch on the way by Martinez. Just a bit high and foul and ball, excuse me. 1-0 count. As the shortstop, Selena Martinez for the Tarpons, excuse me, at bat. Be sliced, shot to right. Gonna be catched. As Marai Carranza turns on the Jets and reels it in for the first out of the inning. We can take it to that replay. Good hit by Martinez. But Carranza there to reel it in. And gets the first out of the inning. As long as Edmeno here coming in the bat, the right fielder. Just two inside, 1-0 count. Pitch coming. Be shot to left. And almost reeled in, but it's going to be a hit. As Edmeno coming as a second. And an RBI double. See, just a double here for Edmeno. As Martinez was chasing it, but lost it in the light. And that lets Edmeno to get to second safely. As Chelsea Gonzalez, the first baseman, now coming in the bat for the Tarpons. Pitch on the way. Be a shot down the middle. Hernandez feels it. Finds one, and she finds Leia, excuse me. Catch that replay. Hernandez fields and finds Leia at first. The second out here. Now April Puente here coming in. Pitch on the way. Be sliced back and foul here into the seats. Fell right next to me. I would have caught it, but I forgot my glove at home. I could just take it off my hat and use it as a glove. Pitch coming on the way by Martinez. Swing and a miss, strike two. Martinez having Puente where she wants him. Martinez pitcher on the way. Just too high, 1-2 count. I'll make sure to bring my glove next time. See if it fits in my equipment. And finds the outside corner. And Martinez with third strikeout of the night. And it's going to close out. And we'll leave Port Isabel with stranded with one runner at second. As we got the bottom of the fourth coming your way. Ruben Rodriguez, Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
A Piece of Cake by Ibarras in Harlingen is a sweet stop for cakes, cookies, and pastries. The best in town for specialty cakes made to order. Sweetbread, cookies, pies, or how about cupcakes? At A Piece of Cake by Ibarras, try a Texas-style cinnamon roll, or how about some tamales? Wedding cakes, graduations, you dream it and they can make it. The best in town is A Piece of Cake by Ibarras in Harlingen.
Welcome back here.
Looking to get the party started for the Lady Cats. Being at the bottom of the fourth would be second baseman, number 5,
Today Hernandez here, who opened up the last thing, and she brought a hit in. This pitch coming your way here. Gonzalez the pitch. It's going to be low and outside here for a ball. Once again, thank you for tuning in to Real Sports Live, coming to you from Raymondville High School, where we got the Lady Bearcats hosting the Lady Tarpons. Tarpons leading 2-1. Ruben Rodriguez on the call. Joining me, Eddie Eduardo. Always a pleasure to work with him. That's going to go low at inside, 2-0 count. Thank you for watching live on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Roku TV. Give us a shout wherever you're watching from and try to get you on the broadcast. So a quick summary here as Alison Gonzalez working for her 4th strikeout. But she's tied with Mallory Martinez of the Bearcats. She has three under her belt as well. 2-1 count out here. Pitch on the way.
And after being down the count at 2-0, number 12 was able to get another swing through to even up the count now at 2 apiece.
2-1 count now. 2-2 count, excuse me. On deck for Hernandez is Julie Dominguez, the shortstop, who had a nice stop defensively earlier in the game. Going to be sliced back and fouled. As the Bearcats here trying to rally, trying to close out this lead and tie it back up 2-2. But Gonzalez having a game with 3 strikeouts under her belt. Pitch on the way. She makes it 4. Bite my tongue, and she makes it 4. Gets her 4th strikeout of the game. And the first out of the inning. Leading Julie Dominguez to come up to bat with Carolina Leja, excuse me, on deck. Gonna be sliced back. Gonzalez gonna field it. Dominguez stick a chop at it, but it goes back to the pitcher, and she finds Gonzalez at first and records the 2nd out of the inning. So we take a look at that one right now. Kiara Leja here. I finally learned how to pronounce her name. Slices it foul down the right field line. 0-1 count now facing Leia. On deck is going to be Michelle Martinez, who opened up scoring with an RBI single in her last at bat. See if Leia can get on base. Going to be sliced back and foul once again to the seats. That one was too far away from me. I couldn't have made a play for that one. That's going to be an 0-2 count now. Leja trying to battle here. Force it. Try to keep this inning alive. This is a fast inning. Gonzalez with some great pitching under her belt. Gets her 4 strikeouts. It's going to be sliced. Infield hit. Fielded by Martinez. And she makes it safely to first. As Leja makes it to first. Barely beats the throw, but what a fielding effort by Martinez. Oh, the Tarpons didn't get that replay. Just sliced back. And Leja just a bit faster than the throw, but kudos to Selena Martinez with the field. Now Michelle Martinez coming up to bat here to try to work her magic. As I said earlier, had an RBI single on her belt. First pitch finds the outside corner for a strike. Now on deck is going to be Mirai Carranza, the right fielder who had a heck of a grab earlier in the game at right fielder, preventing a run from coming in. Gonzalez pitch on the way. Slice back. And Martinez is there to force the out at second base. And that's going to end the fifth. That's going to end the fourth here as Allison Gonzalez adds a strikeout on her belt with 4 strikeouts. And some defensive playmaking here by the Tarpons as they stay alive with that lead 2-1 over the Bearcats. We're going to step away for a few moments with the 5th inning coming your way. This is Ruben Rodriguez, Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
The Harlingen CISD elementary experience looks something like this. Let's see that again. To learn more about the HCISD element.
Welcome back here at Raymondville. As quick shout out to Seb Rubio, the PA announcer here at Raymondville High School, giving us a shout out of his own here with a warm welcome. Thank you for hosting us here, Rubio, and the rest of Raymondville ISD for hosting us here in the game. As that first pitch is going to be a ball. Martinez working for 4 strikeout. Tied with Gonzalez of the Tarpons. Or she was tied as Gonzalez has 4 Ks under her belt, while Martinez has 3. Pitch coming on the way. Going to be sliced, go foul. 2-1 count now. Two-one count now here for Atalia Cantu, the second baseman of the Tarpons. Martinez pitch on the way. It's going to be sliced back foul. Down the right field seats. Barely missed a car. 2-2 count now here. As we're going to get you some quick scores going on around the valley. Goes in the dirt now for a full count. Is it what? She does. Now it's really going to be a full count. Victoria East and Veterans Memorial taking each other on right now. Pitch coming on the way. Full count. Gonna be ripped foul down the right field line. Right now, Edinburgh North and Edinburgh High taking each other on in some soccer. Both teams tied 1-1 here with 30 minutes left in the second half. Slice down the middle. Martinez fields it. And she's going to find Leja for the first out of the inning. Take a look at that quick replay. Mallory Martinez with the pitch. Fields the hit. And finds Leja at first base for the first out. Now Kimmy Vela, the left fielder, up to bat now. Pitch on the way. Takes a swing and a miss. 0-1 count now. Beautiful night here from Raymondville, Texas. Always a fun time coming here. I was doing basketball earlier this year and now doing softball. 59 degrees here, pretty cold. But the action just keeping us warm as teams are heating up here. It's going to be 0-2 count. Pitch on the way. Just on the inside. 1-2 count. Martinez pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 called. And Martinez secures her 4th strikeout of the night, tying things up. Now the top of the lineup here, Whitney Zalowski, the catcher. Pitch on the way by Martinez. Just 2 inside here. High and inside, ball 1. Don't matter if it's cold or hot, baseball and softball is always an amazing time to cover here. I was saying earlier I was here in Raymondville for some basketball. Hopefully can't wait to be back because I love Raymondville being here. 2-0 count now here for Zalowski while Mary Jane Cantu, the third baseman, is on deck. Martinez pitch coming. Just high, 3-0 count. High and outside. Martinez trying to get the Bearcats out of the inning to try to get some runs going in the bottom of the 5th. As Tarpons holding on to a 2-1 lead. And Zalowski's going to watch that one fly by her, and she's going to take a walk. Now a runner at first.
And looking to add on to the lead for the Lady Tarpons will be number 4.
Going through the third baseman, I bet. Takes a shot, and Hernandez stops it. And she's going to secure the out. And that's going to close out the inning here. Take a quick look at that replay before we go to break. As Hernandez attempted to catch the line drive, but she lost control of it, but still recovers and finds Leja at first base to secure the final out. We're going to step away here. With the bottom of the 5th coming away, Ruben Rodriguez, a Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
Welcome back here. Where's the bottom of the fifth? As Malay Garanza here takes a shot to open it up and gets it as it's ripped foul. Garanza was swinging for the fences, trying to open up with an RBI, with a hit. I don't know why I keep on saying RBI, but with a hit. But sliced foul down the left field line. Heck of a hit though. That's 0-1 count now here as Gonzalez is up ahead now. Pitch on the way. Still going to miss. Strike 2 called. Pitch on the way. Takes a shot. That one's going to go fair. Garanza rounding first. She's going to make it second. She's going to run back down to first. And she's going to stay at first with a single. Garanza shooting this one down the left field line, but this time does keep it foul. Take a look at that replay. And she makes it to first. Gabby Chavez here, pinch running for Garanza. Emily Pettis, the center fielder, trying to bring her in. As Raymondville just inching away, fighting to tie this game back up and potentially take the lead here to open up district play with the dub. Allison Gonzalez and Mallory Martinez tied with 4 strikeouts apiece, excuse me. As pitch 1 coming in, swinging a miss, strike 1. On deck is the top of the lineup, Mallory Martinez. The last hit by Malay Garanza. She first opened up her at bat with the shot down left field, but went foul. Her second shot this time does stay inside. As Gonzalez's pitch is going to go high and outside for a ball. 1-1 evens the count. Pitch on the way. 1-2 count now against Bettis. If there's a runner at first, just did not mark it. Need to mark that. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 called, and Gonzalez gets her 5th strikeout of the night and puts Emily Perez away. Gets the first out of the inning. Now coming out is Mallory Martinez. Now Mallory Martinez here trying to keep this inning alive for the Bearcats. Pitch comes in. As she watches that one, it's going to be 1-0. Watches that one fly by her. Gonzalez go up ahead on the strikeout count. Both we're tied at 4 strikeouts, and it's going to go foul. Now it's going to go 0-2 count. 1-1 count, excuse me. So I was saying, as Gonzalez and Martinez were tied with 4 strikeouts apiece. But Gonzalez just striking out Bettis. Goes ahead with 5 strikeouts in this game. A pitcher's duel in a few words. Martinez getting ready. Takes a shot high. And a catch. And that's going to end the inning here. As that pop-up goes to Cantu. And Carranza takes a book for it, but just gets caught sleeping. It gets picked off at first for a double play. Now Port Isabel holding on to a 2-1 lead over the Bearcats with the 6th inning coming your way. Ruben Rodriguez, Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
Top of the 6th here from Raymondville. As a shot by Gonzalez. And what a catch! Emily Bettis puts herself on the highlight reel and steals a hit by Gonzalez for the first out. We're barely coming back on the air. And Emily Bettis puts herself on the highlight reels. We took a look at that replay. What place hit by Gonzalez. That's the shot, but heck of an effort, heck of a play by Bettis, who robs a hit. Call 911, call 911 and charge burglary her with it. She just robbed that hit. Now 0-1 count against Selena Martinez, but just wow, what a play by Emily Bettis as we're going back onto the air. Gonzalez takes a shot to center, left center, and Bettis just secures the out. It said someone call 911 as we have a robbery in progress. Bettis robs that hit. One count now here. Pitch on the way. High and outside for a ball. 2-1 count. My voice just cracked again. I don't know why. What's going on here? We have some action kicking off here. As Edinburgh North versus Edinburgh Vela and some baseball action. That one just on Real Sports Live, just kicking off, and a shot. Infield hit. As Leja tries to make the play, but leaves first base exposed. And now Port Isabel on base. Now Alana Hermano, the right fielder, coming in the bat, trying to bring in Martinez. Shot on the way. Here's pitch. Inside for a strike. And Cantu trying to pick off Martinez at first. But Martinez staying put as she's attempting to take just ready to turn on the Jets. And a shot. A pop-up. Cantu goes foul. Cantu might have lost it in the light. She's able to hold on to that foul. Now Hermano with an 0-2 count against her. And a chance for the second out of the inning. Pitch on the way. And Zermano's going to get hit by the pitch and it's going to move the runners up. Runners on first and second as Martinez is going to go to second and Zermano goes to first. Chelsea Gonzalez, the first baseman for the Tarpons, coming in the bat. As Raymondville trying to secure 2 more outs to keep Port Isabel at bay with the 2-1 lead. Martinez awaiting the sign. She gets it as the pitch is on the way. And Chelsea with the hit. Dead ball. And that ball has to be ruled dead ball as that ball hits Hermano. She's on her way to second. Now puts runners at first and second as this here's the second out. So you get a replay of that, but Gonzalez is hit. She makes the first one. She hits Hermano in the leg, rolling it a dead ball, and it's a force out. Now April Puente coming in the bat. Pitch on the way. Be sliced back foul. Back here into the seats. 0-1 count now. Pitch coming your way here, Martinez. Strike. Natalia Cantu, the second baseman, is on deck for the Tarpons. Pitch on the way. Just high. 1-2 count now. As the wind beginning to blow makes it a bit chillier out here. Really regretting not bringing my jacket. 1-2 count now. Just high and inside, 2-2 count. That's Fuente here battling. As Martinez is trying to get her 5th strikeout and tie it up here with Gonzalez, who has 5 strikeouts of her own. We're going to have a little meeting at the mound here between Cantu and Martinez. And play to resume in just a few moments. Says play ball, and we're back to action. 2-2 count against Cantu. Against Fuente, excuse me. Martinez's pitch on the way. Fielded by Desiree Cavazos, who records the last out here to close it. And now at the bottom of the 6th, Raymondville trying to desperately close out this lead and try to go into the lead here as the bottom of the 6th coming your way. Let's take a look at that replay first. As Fuentes' ball goes to Cavazos and fields it and gets her out at first as we're going to the bottom of the 6th here with Ruben Rodriguez, Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
A Piece of Cake by Ibarra's in Harlingen is a sweet stop for cakes, cookies, and pastries. The best in town for specialty cakes made to order. Sweetbread, cookies, pies, or how about cupcakes? At A Piece of Cake by Ibarra's, try a Texas-style cinnamon roll, or how about some tamales? Wedding cakes, graduations, you dream it and they can make it.
Welcome back here. The bottom of the 6th, Raymondville trying to close out this 1-2 lead held by the Tarpons, which Port Isabel came flying out the gates in the first. Pitch is coming in. 0-1 count now. As Haley gone through at bat. She watches that one, but it's a strike. Close call here, as Gonzalez trying to make it 6 strikeouts tonight. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 called. And Gonzalez here makes it 6 strikeouts tonight. As it was Destiny Tamez who came in the bat, excuse me. Quick lineup change as Desiree Cavazos here coming in the bat. The third baseman takes a swing. It's going to be a foul. Desiree Cavazos who fielded it here to close out the top of the 6th. Now here with an 0-1 count against her. As Ney Hernandez, the second baseman, is on deck. 1-1 count now as that ball is just high and outside. Little quick recap if you're just tuning in. Port Isabel up 2-1 over the Bearcats. It's been a back and forth battle. To be a strike as you see there, as with some hitting by Martinez and Cantu. And that opened up the hitting, that opened up the scoring here as Port Isabel leads 2-1. Swing and a miss, strike 3 called. And Gonzalez makes it 7 Ks on the night, not thousands strikeouts. Now Danae Hernandez, the second baseman, at bat. It's going to be a strike. Finds the outside corner, but works its way in. On deck for the Bearcats is Julie Dominguez, the shortstop. Pitch on the way. And with the shot by Hernandez, it's going to find the gap. And she gets a single. Hernandez swings for the fences and finds the gap. Let's take a look at that replay. Now Julie Dominguez, the shortstop, coming in the bat here for the Bearcats. Let's take a look at that hit. Just finds the gap in left center. And gets herself on base here for Julie Dominguez to try to bring her home to tie this game up. It's going to be sliced back and foul here, 0-1 count. 0-1 count out here. Pitch on the way. And a shot goes in the middle. And dropped. Rounder coming up. Here's the play. And she's going to get in. Now 2 runners safe. And she's going to keep going to third. As Julie Dominguez with an inside the park home run. Julie Dominguez with an inside the park home run. An RBI inside the park home run. And they take the lead. And oh mercy. Oh my goodness. It is electric here. Julie Dominguez makes a statement with the shot. As Lai Rios drops the pop-up and next runners come in. As Hernandez comes in from first. And Dominguez rolls the dice and makes it all the way home. Now Raymondville taking the lead here.
Yeah, dude, you're awesome.
0-1 now here. Kiara Leja, the first baseman, trying to add some damage and some insurance runs. Leja with the shot. And goes over the head of Cantu, of Rios. Leja's going to make it to third, and she makes the triple. She's going to be waved home. Play at the plate, and she's going to make it. And oh my goodness, and two back-to-back inside the park home runs for Julie Dominguez and Kiara Leja. Oh my goodness. Raymondville broke out the bats and made it in a grand fashion with back-to-back inside the park home runs by Julie Dominguez and Kiara Leja. Now Michelle Martinez, the left fielder, trying to get things going. As Leja's shot went over the head of Rios, and she makes it for an inside the park home run. And another shot. This one's going to be brought back fouled down the left field line. And in grand fashion, Raymondville taking the lead, making 3 runs here in the bottom of the 6th with back-to-back shots, home runs, back-to-back inside the park home runs by Dominguez and Leja. Pitch coming in. High and outside, 1-1 count.
And able to lay off is Martinez, as she's able to draw the count even all at 1-2.
Gonzalez here with 7 strikeouts, trying to make it 8. Can be sliced back and foul, 1-2 count. On deck is Malaika Aranza, the right fielder. And Michelle Martinez is taking some swings here. Trying to play follow the leader as Dominguez and Leja with back-to-back inside the park home runs. Got the fans going here in Raymondville. High and outside, 2-2 count. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and that's going to end the inning. Gonzalez is going to get 8 strikeouts, but nevertheless, Raymondville takes the lead here with some big back-to-back home runs, inside the park home runs, if you will, by Julie Dominguez and Kiara Leja to give the Bearcats the lead 4-2. We're going to step away with the top of the 7th coming your way. Ruben Rodriguez, Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
In Harlingen.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past? First pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
The Harlingen CISD elementary experience looks something like this. Let's see that again. To learn more about the HCI...
Welcome back here to Raymondville. It's the top of the 7th where Raymondville just came back out of nowhere with 2 back-to-back home runs by Julie Dominguez and Kiara Leja. And stay in here, and it's going to be an out. Haley Cantu, a slow rolling ball, stays fair. And she's going to throw out here the first runner in Rios. So we have some. It's just gonna be ruled out here. Now the Leah Cantu coming up to bat here. Some communication between the officials here. But if you're just tuning in, you just missed an explosive bottom of the sixth for the Bearcats. Down 2-1 to start it off, and when it ends, they're up 4-2. Three-run score thanks to the first Julie Dominguez here leading it off with the inside the park home run RBI. And then Kiara Leja tries to play a game of matchup and with another inside the park home run as well, giving the Bearcats a 4-2 lead over the Tarpons. And one out here as Atalia Cantu comes up to bat.
Out is not the reverse. As number 6 is able to stay alive in the bat at 0-1.
Shot goes up by Cantu. It's going to be going to the seats. 0-2 count as it is not an out. Not going to be ruled an out here. Now an 0-2 count. On deck is Kimmy Vela, the left fielder. Raymondville here trying to close out the game now. Mallory's Martinez pitch on the way.
Good by number 6.
1-2 count now against Cantu. Allison Gonzalez of the Tarpons here with 8 strikeouts. You heard it here first, 8 strikeouts. Be sliced back and fouled. Martinez here trying to end this game. To the first out of the 7th. Pitch on the way. Be shot. Hernandez with the catch. Off the ground. Makes the catch right before that ball drops. Secures the first out. Zane Hernandez took it a replay. Cantu shot as we take a look here. The replay. That shot goes straight to Hernandez, who fields it in. So a hitting change here. Try to get the name on the roster. We'll try to get that for you here in a moment, ladies and gentlemen, as Martinez is trying to work here for the second strikeout. The second out of the inning, excuse me, here where Raymondville now trying to hold on to the lead themselves. As they got the lead, thanks to some back-to-back home runs by Joey Dominguez and Kiara Leja. Pitch on the way. Martinez's pitch goes in for a strike, 0-1 in the count. Martinez pitch on the way. Low and inside, 1-1 count. On deck is Vela. Is Zalowski, excuse me. Whitney Zalowski, the catcher for the Tarpons, is on deck. 2-1 count now. A change here. Defensively. Listen, Nahara here for the Bearcats comes in on right field now. for Carranza. Carranza had a heck of a grab and a heck of a hit earlier to the RBI that opened up the scoring here for the Bearcats, giving them their first run of the game. It's a tip of the hat to her. Now here a stoppage of play here is for that fielding change, now coming back in to start the game here. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Strike two evens the count at 2-2. 2-2 count now here. As I said earlier, Whitney Zalowski, the catcher, on deck for the Tarpons. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Strike three called. The first out of the inning. The second strikeout of the inning here. The fifth strikeout of the night for Martinez. Now Whitney Zalowski, the catcher here at bat. Pitch on the way. Finds his zone for a strike. Mary Jane got through the third baseman of the Tarpons on deck. Pitch coming on the way. A shot. Fielded by Cavazos. And that's going to be the ball game. Zalowski grounds out. And that's the ball game here as Raymondville comes back to win 4-2 over the Tarpons, thanks to some clutch hitting by Julie Dominguez. And Kiara Leja here with back-to-back inside the park home runs. Our Real Sports Live player of the game is going to be Julie Dominguez, the shortstop, who had some defensive grabs and hit that amazing inside the park home run.
And all I gotta say is I want to thank everyone for coming out to
and had the RBI with that inside the park home run and gave the Bearcats the lead. And thank you so much for tuning in here for my cameraman Eddie Eduardo. For everyone at Real Sports Live who tuned in, for everyone here at Raymondville, we wish you good night and so long from Raymondville. Bearcats up 4-2 over the Tarpons. We'll see you next time.